Sensei Dave, I'm back. Okay, we're gonna add that little bit of striking for you. We've had some freebies up for hold escapes, some break falls, basic techniques, and some basic skills you're gonna need to start learning to be able to get into the hold escapes. We're gonna move a little bit into basic striking. So when I look at basic striking, I'm just gonna look at upper body right now, and then we'll add some more stuff in. Let's talk about distances first off, okay? If I'm looking kicks, that's my long distance, okay? Punching, jab, cross, medium distance, okay? Hooks, uppercuts, elbows, close, all right? What we'll look at right now is the jab and the cross. So first off, I think it's best that I start with, if you're regular, okay, and your left leg's forward and your hands are up, that front hand is your jab, okay? Now, if I switch sides, my front hand changes. If my right foot is forward, my front hand's forward, or my right hand is forward, that is now my jab, okay? I'm gonna move to my left side forward, my hands are up. When I'm in a self-defense situation, my hands are going to be open, all right? For tactics, okay, hands are open. If I'm in the ring, I'm going to be closed up, okay? If I'm in close quarter combat situations, I'm going to have my hands actually up on my head. Those are all details that we can go into at another time, all right? But suffice to say that we're going to go over jab and cross and body mechanics for that, proper body mechanics. So if I'm going to do my jab, all right, and I'm just going to square off here, okay, I can be bladed for fighting. Say I'm in the ring, I'm fighting kickboxing or something like that. I can be bladed, all right. I like to be a little bit more squared up, with my hips squared up. If I had headlights on my hips, they wouldn't be pointing off to the side. They'd be more squared up for the reason that this keeps my armor and plating, okay, forward. My hands are up. When I do my jab, okay, right now I'm going to be just far enough away that my jab can touch. As I throw that out, you've got to think of a door on a hinge, okay? Everything swings at the same time. As my arm goes out, my shoulder extends, okay, so I can get maximum distance. If I just shoot like this, I get short arms. It's not going to do me any good. But if I turn that shoulder, okay, it's golden. So now we know the extension. As that arm moves out and those knuckles turn down, okay, my shoulder comes forward with that. So I've got a bit of rotation. Okay, so that's number one, my rotation up top. Notice my head position. My chin is going to be tucked in to the inside delt, the inside of my shoulder. I want to hide that little magic button, okay? My other hand is up and elbow is in tight. And number two, as I extend, I'm doing a little something with the lower part of my body. Okay, it's not just my arms that are going, the pistons are going, but it's got a little something else to make it magical, all right? As I extend that, okay, I'm sort of twisting that hip. So we talked about that door motion. I can do a step with it, or I can step forward rather than step to the side. I like to twist a little bit, okay, as I step forward, but that hip sort of turns with it for that extension. So there's no counter rotation on my joints. Everything flows together, okay? When I connect, I have to be rooted. Those feet want to be on the ground. So if I'm throwing that punch, a slow motion, one, okay? Knuckles facing up, all right? Chin tucked into the shoulder, okay? Hips slightly rotated. I'm on those front toes, okay? But I'm equally balanced on both feet. Once again, one. Once again, one. Once again, one. All right, let's freeze here for a second, all right? That backhand is in. When this shoulder moves forward, what does this shoulder do? That's right. It moves back. Okay? If this goes forward, this one goes back. Literally, I'm cocking that hammer back. I'm ready for something else. That other hand's ready to go. And that's when we start moving into our cross. So I've got my jab, all right? And now I'm counter-rotated. Okay, I'm ready to go, and I can follow with that cross. What I want you to do is I want you to get a heavy bag or even practice just in the air. Okay? Practice throwing that jab out. You don't have to step. You can just turn your hip. Practice that jab. Practice that jab. Okay? The more repetitions you get on it, the better. And it'll set you up for the next lesson, which will be cross.